Hey everyone, welcome to another Dorkside Cookies episode. Today's episode, we are unboxing Colony by Bezier Games. Bezier Games is something I'm actually new to. I may own. I own a lot of games, so I may own a game by them, but I don't think so. They seem pretty new. I heard good things about it. I think I read it maybe on Ars Technica, and this was donated to Dorkside Cookies by Ramsey, so we always appreciate more games. If any of you feel a strong desire for us to open your games, send them over. We'll open them, play them, do a review, that kind of stuff. Send it back if you want. We do appreciate. Thank you, Ramsey. Ramsey's been on the videos, of course, so you've seen him, not for a while now, but I think you're going to see him in a Scythe gameplay review. Alright, so let's see what it says. Rebuild civilization. 80 years after the nanopocalypse, Earth is mostly ruins. It is up to you to rebuild civilization in this stark new world, using the few scarce resources you can find. Of course, other post-humans have the same idea. So it's a race to see who can build up their colony first. So I like this concept, the nanopocalypse and post-human. So you're no longer human. Something has happened. The civilization has collapsed, and now you're something beyond human. Maybe you're apparently a robot, part machine. Maybe we're all machines at this point. It says in Colony, each player uses dice as resources to dynamically acquire new buildings, cards, that provide unique capabilities such as increased production, resource manipulation, and victory points. This highly interactive engine building game is different every time, and the included variable card buildings ensure that no two games will ever be the same. Now, I really like engine building games, right? So Scythe is the most recent engine building game that we've really played. Is this game as good as Scythe? I'm curious. I do like sci-fi, so there's a chance. All right, hefty rulebook. So this is 16 pages long, lots of images. Now, some people, that's gonna be turn off, right? The art is good. This looks like Scarlett Johansson as a rogue. I'm not complaining. All right, so she's got cards and stuff, and then there's a robot fixing a machine. Starting cards, production cards, exchange cards. So the good thing is that they're very explicit, right? You're gonna look through this rule book and you're gonna see exactly what the card does, like if you have any questions. And I definitely am not a fan of having to Google in the middle of a game to understand what a card does. Hopefully this rulebook addresses all the questions. Looks thorough, looks, on the other hand, I don't want to have to look at the rulebook the entire time I'm playing the game. So hopefully, and the game review will turn it out, but hopefully we won't have to rely on the rulebook non-stop. The game will make sense and it'll be intuitive, and we'll just need the rulebook to resolve like finer conflicts. All right, so what do we have here? This is sort of interesting in the sense that it looks like, so offhand, my assumption is that somebody opened the box and the store resealed it. That's okay, I don't have a problem with that. It's possible when they were packing the box that these things just popped out, but it just seems unusual. All right, so what do we have here? We have some sort of complicated starting and player cards. I cannot even imagine what this is for. So if you guys are big Colony players and you play it, well, honestly, if you comment on this video before I post a game review video, it probably means I haven't played it yet. So definitely, I'm kind of curious. All right, and what do we have here? We have more craziness. It looks like a turn counter almost, so maybe it limits the number of turns that the game lasts. This is looking interestingly complex. All right, so, and then we got some improvements. We have lots of dice. So I'll be honest, I wish the dice were themed. Like you know, guys, I love Roll for the Galaxy. I love dice in games. I especially love dice as like a resource. Like you want to get more dice, and those dice allow you to do more stuff. Yeah, I'm a big fan of more dice. I just wish the dice was colony dice. That's my thing. Still, I'm excited. I don't know what these dice are. They kind of like maybe glow in the dark or maybe just foggy. Yep. Random, more slightly different colored dice. Lots of dice. Plenty of dice. All right. So the box is very interesting in of itself, right? You've got these slots. It's like an ASMR thing. I'll just like clatter. No, sorry guys. That's not what this is. So, yeah, I mean, in my head, I imagine my OCD is gonna be very happy. I'm gonna unseal these decks, and I'm gonna have all of these slots to put the cards properly organized, and that's gonna make me happy. On the other hand, the negative about it is that I'm gonna feel sad when somebody who dresses as a squirrel feels like it's more space efficient and turns the box on its side. And then these nice, super organized slots, I suspect all the cards will fall out, and I'll be really sad. But okay, let's see. Plenty of plastic here. All right, lots of dice, plenty of plastic. So warehouse, supply chain. Okay, each player gets their own set of colors for certain types of things to represent you rebuilding the civilization. You've got GMO farm with various symbols on the dice. Again, like, do you need the number? Like, if the numbers aren't numbers, right? If you never add the numbers together, if you never like combine them in some way that's mathematical or arithmetical, then the numbers might as well be symbols. Now, would I have paid an extra $1.50 for this game to have custom symbols on the dice? Yes, I would have. Would everybody else, maybe they sold an extra 10,000 copies? I don't know, maybe. Okay, so it looks like there's all kinds of upgrades to your civilization, and those upgrades, require probably certain dice rolls, but we won't know. We won't really know until we read this massive rule book. Okay, turn reference cards. That's something like, on one hand, while custom dice, they're going to be expensive. And that's an expense that maybe a lot of people would be like, use standard dice, because the standard dice, the factories are going to have them. But turn reference cards, there's no excuse not to have them. Now, are these good turn reference cards? I don't know. Sometimes they give you turn reference cards and they're not actually that useful, and you end up going to the rulebook constantly anyways. But okay, wait a minute here. There is 2 turn reference cards, and honestly, you should have 1 per player. So let's see. I mean, there is 1 more stack of cards, but I would say that's probably a negative, is that I think there's not going to be enough turn reference cards for every player. And why? Like, honestly, like, how much money did they save by not printing? What is this? This is up to 4 players. They definitely could have printed 1 more set of cards. That's me, guys. Bezier Games. You want to make me happy, just spend the extra half penny, print one set of turn summary cards per player, and then we don't have to fight over them because arguments, you know, come out and you're like, take your turn, and they're like, I don't have the turn reference card, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. All right, these packs of cards are sealed interestingly, like, because I'm so used to the ones where you have the little I don't know, the little stub, and you like rip it in it, you know, it just goes all the way around. Just like old school. I wonder if they didn't get, like, you know, everybody gets it printed in China, and I wonder, like, do all the games come from the same mega board game factory? But then this one didn't. Bezier Games, this is like from Germany or something. Yep, nope, no extra turn summary cards. So these are just more upgrade cards. The art is reasonable. Again, Scarlett Johansson, that's an okay character. The other ones are more generic. Ford Antonio, I don't know. I've heard good things about this game. I'm sure it's fun. As long as we're doing this. And there we go. So, oh, that was sad. They gave us a bag, but probably when they cut it, it ripped. Unless you guys saw me break it, and in which case, post down below, because that makes me sad. If you own a lot of games, do yourself a favor, go on Amazon, just order like a 100 pack of these bags. They're great. Just that's, you guys hear me comment that, oh, I'm happy they gave me bags. I am happy because it's the right thing to do. Like, you should be able to organize your stuff, and they obviously care. Like, you can see they care by having this complicated layout for these different types of cards, and you've got this middle area that's kind of cool. I like that. That just makes me feel like they respect me as a gamer, or they have as much OCD as we do. But really, even if they don't, I'll just pull out my bags because I just bought a bundle. But I just appreciate the respect. I appreciate that they care enough about their game to want me to store their game well. And I know they're gonna be sad because I'm not gonna organize it on video, but trust me, guys, as soon as we do the review, this is gonna be all nice, organized. So, all right, guys, that was the unboxing of The Colony. Hopefully, we'll do a game review soon. Please click like, click subscribe, and post down below. Like basically, if you post down below what you think of The Colony, if you've already played it, then it'll be like before my game review, and it'll probably make me more aware of other perspectives, which I appreciate. So, all right, guys, bye.